So today's session is dedicated to opening your heart. How do we do that? There are two parts to it. One is activating your heart center. In yoga, there are chakras, there are philosophies about 7 chakras, there are philosophies about 5 chakras, there are philosophies about 9 chakras. We don't have to go into philosophy. We don't have to believe in the Anahata chakra, that is the heart center that we call in Sanskrit. For this session, you can just imagine that all your energy, everything arises out of a very small point, like a mustard seed, like a very, very small point in the middle of your chest region. For you, it could be an imagination, but while you allow this imagination to grow, you will see that it has implications, definitely positive implications. So try to, in this session, imagine that you have an energy center which is very much in the middle of your chest, and out of this energy center, energy arises and it spreads out in the world, and then it converges back into this center. So keep this imagination always. Whenever I say go back to the heart center means not in the heart here, but in the center of your chest, in the center of your heart region, in the center of your chest region. So here in the middle there is a point, and you can imagine this point according to your own version of it. It can be as small as possible, it can be bigger, whatever is comfortable to you. And then out of this heart center, the energy is flowing outwards, and from outwards back to the heart center. That's one component of the imagination. The second component is the attributes of our heart. What are the main attributes of our heart? Love, compassion, joy, acceptance. Today we will train these 4 components of our heart. We will go in each of these with an example, with visualization, and then go back to the energy center. So the first attribute, love. While you are going through this visualization, you will visualize somebody that you love, that you care about, that brings the feeling of love in you. It could be your parents, it could be your wife, husband, loved ones, kids, anybody that you truly love. When you are tuned into the sense of love, into the feeling of love, then you will take that feeling to the heart center and spread it across everyone, across this room and in the entire world, and then you come back to the heart center. So we start with the heart center, we go to the first attribute, love, we spread it across outside, and then bring it back to the heart center. Then we go to the next attribute, compassion. Think about, visualize about somebody who needs your help. There are so many people in this world who are unprivileged, and somebody must be there in your life that you can think of is going to need your help. Think of that person, think of that situation, visualize that so that you can tune yourself into the sense of compassion. Again, just we do with the love, we bring this tuning, this feeling into our heart center, and then spread it across the world unconditionally to everyone, and then come back to the heart center. The third attribute, joy. We will think about somebody who brings a smile on our face, somebody who is bringing joy, happiness in our life. It can be a person, it can be a situation, but important is that we tune ourselves to the sense of joy, to the feeling of joy. Once we do that, same procedure, we'll take it to the heart center, we'll unconditionally spread it out all over the world and bring it back to the heart center. Last one, the most difficult one, acceptance. There is so much craziness in this world that whenever you come across a situation, you would say, well, I do not accept how this is going, how that is going. I do not accept this person, I do not accept that person, I do not accept this behavior, or any other thing that you think that you do not accept. Today, in this session, try to break that for yourself and allow yourself to accept that person, that situation, that factor, that anything that you do not accept, accept it in the session today unconditionally. Let it come to terms with it in the session today and say, whatever it is, I do not agree to it, whatever negativity it has, whatever negative implications it has, still I accept it. My heart is big enough to accept everything that is there. And then you spread that unconditional acceptance for the rest of the world, for the entire world. And you come back into the heart center and you stay there silently, relaxedly, just be there for the next minutes. So I'll guide you through this entire meditation, which is a visualization, and take you to a place where you can then just be in the heart center for as long as you want. The entire sequence would be 20 to 30 minutes maximum, depending upon if I see you've all fallen asleep, then I will cut it short. It's up to you. You have probably never done this in your life, so give it an open try, just an experiment for the next 20-30 minutes and see if it can bring something to your life, if it's bringing any value to your way of approaching the world.